All right, so we're going to take the tape off of this painting. It's not done yet, but I'm going to use it to demonstrate. When we put the tape down, we have paint that comes over the tape, right? And gesso included in that. And it could be thick. If it's thick, when you pull up the tape from below, it could tear into the painting. It's happened before. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around the edge very carefully with an X-Acto, but we're not really cutting into it, so be very careful. You're just sort of incising the paint layer so that when the tape comes up from below, it's going to come off along that straight line, right? So again, we're not cutting, we're just sort of laying in a line. So what it feels like is just putting slight pressure on the X-Acto, not really as if you were cutting through the paper, just almost touching it to the surface and letting it create a line which is going to um, divide the painting from the paint that's on the tape. And then what you need to do is find the bottom layer of tape. So the idea is that you want to take off successive layers in order. So here's where I'm starting. This is on top of that last layer, but it'll lift it off at the end. So notice that I'm pulling at a 45-degree angle, and I'm not jerking it off. I'm just carefully pulling it. Now, don't be disturbed that it's taking off the surface of the paper, because this is really good paper, and actually you can just smooth it down with your finger and it goes back. You hardly can tell that there's been tape on it at all. So just be very careful as you work around. And since I started with that lowest layer of tape, it started to lift off the one that was above it, which will start to lift off the one that was above it, and so on all the way around. And when you get done, you'll have a very crisp edge. This is, by the way, a very prominent feature of the painting, and so you have to remember that this severe edge is going to be part of your final work. And I actually am not in love with that, but anyway, it works for where we are right now. So there it is. I'm just smoothing down the roughed up paper, and there we have it.